small group of us in the square today, doing our protest, or having a bit of a talk. This is pretty cool. So I'll just go around and video this. See, fun, we're still doing our bit for you. Little bits at a time. Our Saturay's got one of those bullhorns, which is actually impressive, which is really cool.
They didn't like my letterbox. They thought it wasn't cool. And I had spent hours yarn bombing it with different coloured wool. But they didn't like my letterbox at all. The competition for a decorated letterbox was held at Christmas time. So I thought of a theme. No other one would look like mine. I will cover it with kosher work around the sides and front in pink. Make a separate part for the roof. My brain was quick to think. I just used the wool I had to hand and excited got to work. And every time I thought of it, my face would have a smirk. It was shenanigans really. I was up to shenanigans. And every year, hubby said, but it's a Christmas theme, so what you want won't do. So I added other things to make it festive too. Our letterboxes in our street are all the same size and shape. Quite big too, not the usual size that sit outside the gate. I had to keep on measuring mine to get it all just right. Sometimes I would sneak out while it was barely light. My theme was all about the COVID and the year that we have had. So I also made a big yellow face mask and it didn't look too bad. Threaded tinsel through it and patted it a bit as if a nose and mouth were actually under it. The face had two big blue eyes as well. The whole effect was really swell. But the finished touch was amazing. It really did the trick. The addition of two syringes, one small, one large and thick. I nearly bought one. Placed on each side of the head. The big one I had to tie down. When pasted on the letterbox it was like the face of a town. To finish were 6 free Christmas stockings and an angel on the roof to make it more authentic and to give them more proof. The day of the competition came and I went out and did the thing. Placed all the yarn bombing on the letterbox. It made my heart sing. It really showed the year we had, all the crazy things that made us sad. It emphasised the wearing of masks and especially the jab, so I thought it would go down okay, not make anyone feel bad. But they didn't like my letterbox, no, not at all. I could tell when they drove past and slowed to a crawl. The next day I set out for walking past the manager too. She said, some of your neighbours are complaining. It just won't do. To have these syringes on your box, they're really in a stew. So I said, well, there is a face mask and 2 syringes, and that is what this year is all about. Every day on TV and the papers, this stuff is all they shout. And because it's Christmas, I've added stockings and an angel to look after us folk. So what is there to complain about? Can't they take a joke? But they didn't like my letterbox at all. And so it didn't win first place. Not even second or third. It just wasn't in the race.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. That is awesome. That is awesome. It's from a lovely 80-year-old. 80-year-old this year?
Yes, you should see the big syringe that I had on one side of the head.
80-year-old this year. One beautiful.